Which one is best? Which one is worst? Which one is last? Which one is first? You can have your opinions, but we say what?
Hey witches, it's Jackie and Priscilla back to talk about some bullshit. And today we are joined by the one and only Noor of the Reality Is podcast. Thank you so much for joining us, Noor, on this very special day.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I love nonsense. I love nonsense. I love bullshit.
You're in the right place.
I would love to spend hours upon hours debating just things that don't matter at all. And this is it.
This is the place. This is the place. Now, normally you talk about reality TV and scripted shows as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And also just the world falling apart and things like that.
I'm loving right now your Traders coverage. I know that probably by the time this airs, Traders will be at least close to the end, if not over, because we have similar appreciation for one Robbie Bobby.
I saw somebody post and say, I'm so happy to watch Traders today. I can't see what other new ways Rob comes up with to make sure I'm not mad at him. Because that's what happens. Every week He does something to piss me off. And then I'm like, oh, but he's so hot.
He's so hot. Listen, I watched Love Island season 6 twice, once by myself and then once full through with my father and stepmother. Watching Love Island with your parents is an experience I don't recommend. But I also, we have a pretty chill relationship. I just wanted them to know what was consuming so much of my time. And after I'd explained it to them, I was like, look, you're not going to get it unless you really just watch this. So
yeah, that's really nice. My mom also, just doesn't care.
Also,
wow. And
it's not for Rob.
You're also a snake girl. You're also snake charmed. Okay.
Those not watching and just listening, Jackie just showed her forearm tattoo of a snake.
Is it for Rob? No, but it was the year of the snake. We're going into the year of the horse coming up February 17th, which probably has passed by the time this is aired. And I had a little flash of genius when I was thinking of the revolution that we need to experience, which is first we molt, then revolt. And so I had this whole thing about it, and I was like, I'm going to get a snake tattooed on me. It's going to be my sign of the revolution. So that was the purpose. Does Rob also inspire me sometimes? A little bit, that's...
Do you think that when you are watching him, you feel like his snakes are lighting up and your snake is lighting? It's like
one of those best friend lamps.
Yeah, exactly. Or whatever. I feel like in that book that we don't talk about anymore, they probably had something like that where the Slytherin snakes, whatever.
Yeah. I wish I knew. I never was a huge... that which shall not be named washer, but I wish I knew which house I would have been a part of.
Well, you would have been a Hufflepuff.
You think? I feel like that's an insult.
Is it? No, you're just there's a softness about you.
I mean, a snake does indicate Slytherin, but I can see that. I'm a Ravenclaw.
Yeah,
I'm a Virgo. I have no choice.
I feel I feel like I'd be Gryffindor, but maybe I'm Hufflepuff. Maybe I'm Gryffindor Sun, Hufflepuff Rising, or something like that. I present Hufflepuff. Yeah.
Well, what is your zodiac sign, Jackie?
Aquarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, Leo Moon.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that feels Hufflepuffy.
Okay,
fine. I like the water signs.
Those are the Slytherins, right?
No,
those are the Hufflepuffs. Sorry.
I think so.
Yeah, those are, and I'm not water sign. Aquarius is an air sign.
That's weird.
Oh, wow. That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Who did this? No. We're not talking about that today. We're talking about when I dip, you dip, we dip. We're talking about.
Yeah, today might be, I don't know, is it our most controversial? Is it our most bizarre? It's certainly, we've said before, we do the work here, and today is no different. Today we are crowning the best condiment. Of 16. I mean, there were so many. It was difficult, and I will share on our socials the rabbit hole this sent me down that made me create an insane infographic Venn diagram of, is it a dip? Is it a sauce? Is it a spread? Is it a condiment? And
I've never been more proud of you, to be honest.
Thank you so much. I've never been closer to a diagnosis, I think. So should we talk about the differences among those categories?
We should, but first, I just want to say, guys, if you've loved this conversation, which I know you have, please remember to subscribe, rate, review, and follow along for more episodes because, this is the kind of nonsense we're always talking about. And also, I just want to share that our friend Dina Lang left a comment recently saying, I spent so much time binging your episodes yesterday. I love the pod. And that touched my heart. We love you, Dina Lang. Thank you. Go follow her also.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Back to condiments.
Well, so like I said, I made a Venn diagram, but I very easily could have made like one of those pyramids of like self needs because the condiment is the broader term for many of these things.
Maslow's hierarchy of condiments.
There you go. That is it. Yes. Yes. And at the bottom is condiments, which is per interwebs a broad term for any sauce, spice, or preparation added to food after cooking to enhance the flavor.
That is so broad to me. That is too broad.
It's too broad. And that's why we're here.
Yeah, that's why we're here. We've got to really narrow it down. I also, this weekend is my birthday, so I've been looking for a restaurant to go, consume my birthday dinner at. And I was looking at menus, not restaurants, menus. And one of them had this written on it, and I had to screenshot it and share it because look at how many words there are to describe this one burger. You see this? But one of the words is chili condiment. I feel like they could have been more specific there. They're like, Carolina rice, sauce Veracruz, Gulf Chipina. Like there's so much description and then chili condiment. Anyway, too broad.
So you're not going there.
Yeah. No.
I love that. Like usually when I look at menus, because I also like to look at menus before I go to a place. When I look at menus, if it doesn't speak to me, then I'm like, I'm done. I love that you're like, I don't like the way you've done your menu. I'm not going to go there.
This isn't a menu. This is keyword stuffing. SEO.
So yeah,
well, Noor and I already had it out in the DM because she was saying hummus was a condiment for a minute, and I was like, how dare you?
You know what it was? I wanted to know. It was me. So my brother was supposed to join. He didn't because he has to do his stupid daytime job. But he said, I would love to do this, but we need to get some things clear. Is hummus a condiment? Is chili oil a condiment? And you said hummus is a dip and chili oil is oil. And I was like, whoa.
I have since walked back the chili oil stance. Okay, it's on the bracket. I'll just say it now to keep things calm before we
Thank you.
Okay, because I have to, like I said, I have to do the work. Just because I'm not familiar with chili oil as a condiment doesn't mean it doesn't belong here. Okay, so I'm learning.
Okay.
I believe that was in my suggestion.
It was in yours too, and I was like, okay, I'm out of the loop on this, and that's the problem.
Get with it.
But hummus, it shares dip and spread in the Venn diagram, which I think is fair because you could spread it on a pita. You put it in your gyro, but it's also very much a dip.
But dips and spreads are condiments, no? That's what...
Not on my Venn diagram, but yes. It depends on how you're... That's the thing.
Here's the thing. It's hard because, the idea is that I think when people think condiment, they think about sandwiches, which is funny because like we were talking about, do we talk about sandwiches or condiments?
Right.
But I think that when you're building a sandwich, the condiment goes sometimes first. So like you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's why when you talk about the definition of like something that's added on after something is cooked to enhance flavor, I'm like, we're already out. We're already done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I know. And then while we were doing preliminary research and like figuring it out in the DMs, AI had the nerve to say marinara was a condiment.
Out of control.
And like technically, yes, it's added after preparation, but who like AI is
but
not
who does that? No, and also nobody does that. If you're like, sure, have I been a college student who boiled spaghetti and then threw a blob of marinara on because I needed to eat something? Sure, but no self-respecting adult is actually eating their marinara like that.
Right, you're so right.
Although, okay, a mozzarella stick. You could
Mozzarella
dip
and
into-
calamari.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're right.
You know what? This is the one that boiled my brain because on my Venn diagram, there wasn't a space where sauce and dip alone could live.
You're right.
Just an aside, my sister-in-law's nickname is Sauces and Dips.
I'm sorry?
Tell me
Sauces
more.
and Dips.
Tell me more.
Sauces
Tell me more.
and dips.
Sauces and Dips. It was a drunken
How,
thing.
wait, how is it this late in the podcast and you're bringing it up? I know it's relatively early, but I feel like...
Well, okay. Here's why. I don't remember the origin story because this was when I was in my heavy drinking period, and I just remember we had we're sitting in the river episode, and she was talking about how
Sitting
everything
in
is
a
improved.
river? We're sitting in a river. Okay.
There's this
Your
place
culture is so unique.
I know, right? Ranch on everything, sitting in a river. We were okay. It's called the Green Belt. It's in Austin, and you sit there. The river flows by. Everyone's drinking beer. Everyone's just peeing while they're drinking. Everyone's just you see crawfish running by every once in a while, and there was some conversation about everything is improved with sauces and dips, and yes,
Yeah.
That's true.
and then I don't really remember how that became her nickname. But it's something along the lines of how we all just glommed onto like anything from Anchorman during that time phrase and just repeated it over and over again. We just were like, all right, sauces and dips, that's her name now. So
Yeah.
there it is.
It's what kids these days call a stim.
Thank you. It is. Well, it is a stim. And little did we all know, I am neurodivergent and they probably all are too. That's why we got along so very well.
That's right. That's right. This is a very neurodivergent conversation that we're going to have about.
I really love it.
Yeah.
Line them up,
Line them up.
organize them. Priscilla, again, never so close to a diagnosis.
I know, like, Jackie is working on her PhD. Well, Jackie is neurodivergent and working on her PhD and all of this. So I'm like patient zero for her.
It's fine.
So we're every episode we get a little closer to naming it, and I'm really excited. I'm hoping there's meds.
She's like day 37 of my research. Patient made a Venn diagram of sauces and dips.
Literally changing my dissertation topic as we speak. This is mind blowing. Okay, well, this is helpful. We'll talk later, Priscilla. We'll take this offline.
Okay. Just for the record, I've been crying, like laughing for most of this episode.
We haven't even started. I love that.
All right. Shall we?
Let's
I'm
show.
already
Okay, let's get into it. Best condiment, and Noor, I'm not sure if you know how we do it, but we pick our 16 and then we use a random picker to match them up. Bracket 1 of round 1 is relish versus mustard. We're doing some plain Janes to start.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I?
Yeah, please
Okay.
jump right in.
I'm gonna go with mustard.
Okay,
Just because I feel like it's can be used in multiple ways.
it's
you
very
can-
versatile. Mhm.
Very versatile. I think that relish, even though I do think relish added to other things is really good. Hello, McDonald's special sauce, whatever. Big Mac special sauce is basically just
True.
relish,
Yes.
ketchup, and mayo, right? Like it's whatever. Thousand Island dressing is
Thousand,
just,
yeah.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
it's mostly just a vehicle for relish. But I think that relish is limited in what she can do. She's a great gal, but we're gonna have to go with mustard this time.
She's a great gal. She's, she's invited to the party, but she doesn't always come.
No, she doesn't. And oftentimes, relish, like if you do like a spread, right? Like it's summertime, you're having a barbecue, you have all the things out. Relish doesn't really get picked up.
She doesn't get picked up. But then if you don't put it out, one person will be like, "Oh, is it relish?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I gotta go back inside."
And then I have to get my like jar opener because it's never been opened before, or
Right.
like I have to check the expiration date because the last time I opened this was 9 months ago. Like I haven't
Yeah.
opened it in forever. Yeah, I agree. Mustard, and I noticed that mustard makes a second appearance later on in this list in a different form.
In a
but I
different
do
form.
want to acknowledge that Dijon mustard is not on this list, and I lump that in with this regular mustard.
Yeah, I lump in just like the spicy brown mustard, your basic yellow,
Yeah.
and Dijon. That's
Okay.
While we're on the topic of mustard, I know we've got 14 other items to go through right now, but what kind of mustard is your favorite mustard?
Depends on what you're putting it on. On a hot dog, I like plain old yellow mustard, but that's the only place I like plain old yellow mustard. Everything else I like a Dijon. I like a
Yeah.
Dijon mixed to make like other sauces. I like it with like if you're using it to coat something and then put breadcrumbs. I like it if you're doing like like a British sausage or a German sausage. It's good with the Dijon.
A banger.
Fancy.
Yeah, yeah. What about y'all?
I'm usually a yellow gal. Like you said, it depends. But if I'm having if I'm having a street pretzel, I'm doing yellow mustard, obviously. But if I'm at a pub, it better be spicy, and I'm getting their pretzel bites or something.
I was a hater of yellow mustard for a long time, mostly because remember when you were a kid and then you would pop it open and the water would come out and you're like,
The
oh,
water's
this is
still
disgusting.
gross. How haven't we? Ketchup too suffers from this, and I swear, like every 5 years, they're like, "Oh, a high school student invents a new cap that gets rid of ketchup water," and then nothing happens.
No, nothing happens. Where's the innovation? So the yellow mustard water separation was a big ick for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I need the spicy brown. I need something. I need Dijon, whatever. But I have to say, as I've gotten older, I just need a little bit more like that tarty, acidy something sometimes. And yeah, it's the tang. And I love yellow mustard.
Hey, she's tried and
Shake the
true.
bottle. Shake
Yes.
the bottle, and she's going to do it for you, you know?
She just needs a little foreplay.
Yep.
Okay, so unanimously, mustard moves forward. And so we're on to the next. It is sweet and sour sauce versus ranch. And ranch is at the center of the Venn diagram. It's all the things.
Here's the thing. Sweet and sour was the vehicle that moved me into sauce territory to begin with. It's the first dip / sauce that I ever got invested in. I mean, I really loved a sweet and sour. But ranch is who I'm coming home to at night. You know what I mean? Ranch, versatile, put it on your pizza, dip your fries in it. If someone puts something in an air fryer, I can dip it in ranch. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
I learned this TikTok recipe for ranch, which is exactly the ranch I had on my high school lunches, and it is divine.
Ooh.
Because that was the best ranch that I've ever had. It's my high school cafeteria lunch. Anyway, I vote solidly for ranch. That's my final answer.
Ranch is your wife. Sweet and sour is your side piece, your mistress.
So, sweet and sour sounds to me like sweet and sour is your first love.
Right, exactly.
She was your first kiss. He was your first kiss. And then you were like, but I got to settle down with ranch.
That's right. Thank
That's
you.
perfect. Oh, that's beautiful.
Interesting. I'm not ready to give my answer yet. I'm really stressed out.
I gotta go for ranch too. I know it's super basic. You can have bad ranches. You can have not good.
Great point.
Yeah. There's no low fat. Like they shouldn't have low fat ranch. But a good ranch goes a long way.
Yeah, as the person of color in the chat, I feel like I can't pick ranch because I'm like, it's so basic white woman. But sometimes that's just, what we do. We do need the basic white woman.
If we did one thing right.
This is our only contribution to society.
It really is ranch because I do like sweet and sour sauce, but there's very few things that I can use it with. And sometimes, more often than not, I've had bad sweet and sour sauce as like unless it's like cooked into something, it's different. But if I just have sweet and sour sauce and I'm going to add it to something like a sandwich or like dips, it just, you're like, this one's not right. Sometimes it's too sweet. Sometimes it just doesn't taste like anything. But ranch, 80% of the time, the ranch is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with ranch.
All right.
I'm glad we made it.
This
At
is
least
the
one
only
round.
one where like my armpits are sweating.
Yeah, okay, I have to get something.
Okay, ranch moves forward, and then we move on to chili oil, specifically crunchy. I don't know. Versus Chick-fil-A sauce. Now, politically, we do not align with Chick-fil-A. Okay, so we're just specifically talking about the recipe of it because that taste you can get knockoffs that are just as good.
No, you can't.
We are anti Chick-fil-A in this house. But again, if they did one thing right, it's that damn sauce. So educate me a little bit on crunchy chili oil because I just am not super familiar.
So number one, it's the best. Number
Okay.
two,
I'm
so
picturing it.
all it is basically what they do is like you take a bunch of like it's specifically, first of all, there's a lot of different chili oils, like Trader Joe started selling theirs, but my brother has one. I wish I've got to represent chili oil on his behalf. There's a brand that he uses. He only gets it from the Asian store. I'm gonna try to remember the name of it at some point, but
Is it
all
S
it
and
is.
B? Just I'm gonna ask.
It's not S and
No.
B.
Okay.
It's like Lao something. So anyway, all they do is they take a bunch of like herbs and seasonings and they put it into a bowl, and then they take hot oil, sometimes it's sesame seeds, sometimes vegetable oil, and they just pour it into it. And so the seasonings and the herbs like sort of cook with the hot oil, and then you just like shake it up. And you just literally put that shit on everything. You could put it on sandwiches. You could put it, like, obviously Asian food is so much better with chili oil, but like eating a bowl of like Brussels sprouts even with like chili oil sprinkled
Mhm.
on top.
You can make anything. Like literally, what happens is I'll cook things and I season as I go, but there are times where I make something I'm like, this is just not as good as I wanted it to be. And so I just get the chili oil out. It doesn't matter what it is. And you just get it out and you're like,
Yeah.
hey, honey, I made this and it's good, but you want, and then we just put that all over it. And then it really makes everything better.
Yeah, and then the chili oil crisp is that they sometimes will add like fried onions or like
And
something
garlic.
in there to just add a little bite to your chili oil, and it's just so good. It's actually my favorite way to eat vegetables now. Like I can't eat vegetables plain anymore. Like when I just like whatever throw some shit into the oven. I like need the chili oil. And it also, I think it's because of the mixture of the herbs and the sauces that they put together. It has like umami. So it's so good.
Ooh.
You know what? I did feel bad putting away sweet and sour sauce and picking ranch, but I feel vindicated again because I'm going to lift my girl chili oil up above Chick-fil-A sauce, even though Chick-fil-A sauce is so good. Oh
It's
my
so
God, it's
good.
so good.
It sounds like crunchy chili oil is always there for you. Like she's a support system.
Mhm.
Whereas Chick-fil-A sauce will like she's the chaotic friend that shows up and you have a great time. And you know what, you know that she's secretly MAGA. So you're like, oh, she's coming out, but like
Oh my
we'll have
God,
fun, but let's not keep it
yes.
too deep.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Great
that's
Keep
point.
it light.
exactly it. And you know what? I know that you guys, the categories are assembled into this, like whatever, against each other on random.
Mhm.
But I will say there's a discussion to be had about Chick-fil-A sauce versus ranch. And I think that ranch wins
Mhm.
simply because I think it's simply because of the secret MAGA. Like, do I
Yeah.
believe that ranch is also you know what? Ranch is a centrist Democrat.
Yeah.
And
That's right. There you go.
and, and Chick-fil-A sauce is like your super fun friend. You have so much fun with them. They're like, yeah, love is love. Like they love to get drunk and make out with other girls. But then you're like, but you voted for Trump. And they're like, "Ugh, I just like can't get political.
I didn't even vote.
Yeah, I didn't even vote. Honestly, I like just couldn't get up that day. I like just didn't vote.
Yeah.
This is
No.
so stupid.
We have to link all the sauces and dips, our favorites, in the show notes, by the way. So send us when you do have your brother's
will.
favorite. Tell me. My favorite is S&B. It has almonds in it as well as garlic, and it's all fried, and so it's like super crunchy, and it's not spicy at all. So if you're not a spicy person, it's okay. It's just so flavorful and delicious, and ooh. So I'm gonna go chili oil as well, even though I do love Chick-fil-A sauce, and I think that was part of the sauces and dips conversation that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I think also it's important to say that chili oil is not, it sounds like it's going to be spicy because it's
Yeah.
chili oil, but it's not. And that's
Yeah.
what she surprises you.
That's right. Something
All
around the
right.
corner. Yeah.
You know, I've never had chili oil, but I'm adding it to my list. And I'm voting for it too, because I'm not having that sleeper MAGA shit on this. If anything's political, it's condiments.
I do want to
okay.
say that I'm looking up in my WhatsApp chat. I just searched chili oil to see like what is going
How
on.
many mentions?
My cousins, the cousins of chaotic cousins group chat that I am part of, one of my cousins said embalm me in chili oil. So
Put it on a shirt. That needs to be a shirt.
Super separate. I might cut this, but That reminds me of, I was on Threads the other day and someone was doing like a am I the asshole thing. Yeah. And they were like, I am basically estranged from my family because I found out my cousin passed and everyone went to, his aunt had a picnic, the mother of the cousin. Mm-hmm. She put her son's ashes in the food, only told some of the people. The people she didn't tell either had the opportunity to not eat it, but also did not have a problem with it. So this woman, once she found out that's what had happened, is super disturbed and is like, I don't want to go to these people's houses anymore and eat. And people are either like, you're blowing this out of proportion or just mad at her for having an issue with it.
Okay, do not edit this part of the episode out, because I think it's important to say that your loved one's ashes are not a condiment or a sauce.
This is actually obviously relevant. Yeah.
Don't put those in the Venn diagram anywhere.
They're in their own little circle, like dead folks. But like, and the aunt was like, "Oh, we wanted." I don't even know if the sentiment was like, "I just wanted him to be a part of all of us" or something. But like, I just think it's basic etiquette to like give people the choice of whether or not they want to eat their family members.
Listen, that's a felony. That's not just etiquette. That's a felony. You can't just be.
That's Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
I mean, it's like tampering with people's food. Remember the person that was licking ice cream a while back, who was just going in the grocery store and licking ice cream? That was a felony. This has to be a felony.
Human beings, huh?
What's wrong with us? Yeah. Not us personally.
Well, I mean, no.
Well.
Okay. So yeah, if you're going to serve your relative's ashes, put it on the side, like a Parmesan bowl, like they bring at the restaurants. Yeah. Leave it up to, we're all about body autonomy here.
Yes.
Okay. So crunchy chili oil moves forward as a condiment and embalming method. Mm-hmm. And next is pesto mayo versus soy sauce. I've never had pesto mayo.
I haven't either, but it sounds great.
It does sound
That's good. Like, it's a very, I'm from North Jersey, and as you know, our culture is Italian. Mm-hmm. And so it is like a staple at like a deli that you go to here. It's literally just pesto mixed with mayo. That's all it is. But it is so good. Like, you want that. Remember on Real Housewives of New Jersey when Danielle Staub, like first season, wasn't able to go and get her paninis anymore because she felt like she was getting bullied, and so no place was safe, so she was like not able to eat her paninis. Anyway, I wouldn't be surprised if her paninis had pesto mayo on it because it's so good. Love pesto mayo, but as placed against soy sauce, it's difficult because soy sauce has a lot of applications.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's not just a condiment. It's like a marinade. It's, it's technically protein.
Really? But then we must ask ourselves, are we rating these for their versatility to be used outside of condiments? If we're doing that, then we're not really rating them as condiments. Then we're thinking about them as other things.
Great point.
Very good point. So I guess specifically, soy sauce is the condiment of sushi. That's what we're...
Okay.
We're saying.
Yes. That's a good point.
I think that's right. And dumplings.
I don't know, you guys go first.
Pesto mayo sounds like it would slap on some French fries.
It does, correct.
And for me, that's like a cornerstone of a condiment metric, right? Like, how does it do with a French fry?
There's a reason they say pesto is the besto. I mean, that...
Wait. Did you just make that up?
No, I say that. I assume everybody says that. I just feel like it was right there. If I say it, then probably everybody's saying it.
Yeah. No, everybody says it.
Yeah. The problem I'm having with soy sauce is, have you guys had sweet soy sauce ketchup? I don't know if it's from everywhere, but I know it's in Malaysia and Indonesia. My dad's in Malaysia, and it's like soy sauce times 100 to me. It's so much better. It's like thick and gooey and a little sweet, but it doesn't say sweet soy sauce here. So I'm sticking firmly with regular soy sauce.
Yeah.
And if it's those two things, I'm going to go pesto mayo, even though I've never had it, just because it sounds so fantastic.
I think this is the first time we've both blindly just gone for anything that we have not tried.
I feel like that's so much that you guys are trusting me so much about pesto mayo. I feel like I really sold it. Pesto mayo, if you want to sponsor me, please do. I'm open to be your
Just a general condiment, no brand.
Any brand.
Any brand, whatever. I think that I'm also going to go with pesto mayo because soy sauce on its own as a condiment for like if soy sauce is not available, I can find something else,
Yeah.
And it'll sort of can be masked with something else. Whereas I do feel that pesto mayo, your French fry comment right there, that really did it for me. I think I'm gonna go with pesto mayo. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So far, we have agreed on everything across the board.
Wow. It's rare.
Okay, so moving on. Pesto mayo moves forward, and our next bracket is barbecue sauce versus peri peri sauce.
Can somebody fill me in on peri peri sauce? I feel like I had it maybe 10 years ago with my mom, and I can't remember what it tastes like.
It's have you ever had like roasted red pepper sauce?
Yes. Oh, yum.
It's kind of like that, I feel like.
Okay.
I don't think it's very spicy. I think it's tankier.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna go with peri peri sauce. I fucking hate barbecue sauce.
It's polarizing. It's polarizing.
Barbecue sauce can get fucked. It's always bad. Barbecue chips suck. Also, like I just hate it. Like, no, I'm mad about barbecue sauce right now. More upset than I ever thought I would be. No.
Do you need a minute?
We're happy to take a break.
No, it's like, when you're in therapy and something comes up and you're like, why am I so mad about this? And your therapist is like, something was happening and you haven't unpacked. I don't think I've ever openly said it before. Mm-hmm. Barbecue sauce? No thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We really do the work here.
There are so many varieties of barbecue sauce. And you're right. I would say 90% of them I don't enjoy at all. Like, I like a sweet barbecue sauce. Mm-hmm. And in fact, I was telling my friend Dom and Priscilla a couple weeks ago when we recorded that I make a knockoff Chick-fil-A sauce by mixing ranch, barbecue, a little sriracha, and a little bit of Dijon mustard. And it works because it gives you that sweetness that Chick-fil-A sauce has. But really, like, only Sweet Baby Ray's is the one that I like.
Mm-hmm. Sweet Baby Ray's is good, yeah.
It doesn't make me super angry, but I appreciate your emotions, and I'm taking those on board. I love a roasted red pepper sauce. In fact, I emailed Chili's corporate one time because they used to have a roasted red pepper pasta, and they took it off their menu, and I was so forlorn. And they would not give me the recipe.
A strongly worded letter.
And they wouldn't give it up. I was like, hey, y'all took this off the menu. At least tell me how to make it. And they're like, well, we have a Cajun chicken pasta. I was like, fuck you. Like, that's not
what we're talking about.
That's not the same thing at all.
They got back to you.
Anyway,
so that's how you had a falling out with Chili's.
Yeah.
Long story short, I've never stepped into chili ever since.
So, do I need to vote on this one?
No, I'm going to go peri peri because I love a roasted red pepper. Like that, discovering that was life-changing for me. So,
yeah. And just one more thought about barbecue sauce is you were talking about like barbecue sauce mixed with things. That's the thing with barbecue sauce is you do have to mix it with something. Mm-hmm. Like if you have to mix it with something, I don't think it stands on its own. And I would never dip a French fry into a barbecue sauce.
How dare you?
Peri peri would slap with a fry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, peri peri sauce moves forward. Next, we have ketchup versus salsa.
How Noor feels about barbecue sauce, I feel about ketchup.
Wow.
Hate ketchup. And my brother...
You and Barack Obama.
My brother used to eat... My mom would make like rigatoni for the family and had to make a separate thing for my brother to just do rigatoni with ketchup. He made ketchup sandwiches. And his wife is the same, sauces and dips. And my nephew, they're obsessed with ketchup. Like when they come in town, I have to buy ketchup for them. But I hate it. And I love salsa. So that's it. Salsa for me. I'm done talking.
Salsa for you.
It's hard for me because here's the thing. When somebody says condiment, the first thing you think about is ketchup, right?
Yeah.
Like ketchup is the condiment king, even if we don't like it. Like I don't like ketchup on its own. I need ketchup to be mixed with something else, which is similar to how I feel about barbecue sauce, except not as angry as I feel about barbecue sauce. But salsa is so good. And
Yeah.
like I like salsa on top of the most random things is delicious. It's a very similar experience for me as chili oil. Like I just throw that shit on something and it just immediately tastes better. And there's so many different types of salsa. Like a fresh salsa is unbeatable. Like it's just so good. It's just this is hard. Priscilla, you're gonna have to tell me what you're thinking because this is tough.
Well, ketchup also suffers from the watery discharge that mustard does.
Discharge. Oh.
And I don't know why that hasn't been taken care of. I will say I recently had like an organic, just not like in a glass bottle ketchup that was incredible. And so I do feel like we need to explore better ketchups just as a, I think it's time for that conversation. Yeah.
Okay, Whataburger makes a spicy ketchup that I can stomach. I can eat the spicy ketchup on a fry. That's good. But listen, salsa is like you're eating a salad, but also a chip. Like you get to eat chips, but you feel a little good about it. Like this is
true.
a vegetable.
Yeah. Salsa is guilt-free, but so are many condiments.
Yeah, these are 0-point items. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
That's right. Although pierogies were like a 1-point item at one point. Their system is all over the place.
Oh, their system is fucked. It's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense at all. When I was younger, they were like, a bagel's your entire day. And then when I was in college, they were like, you can eat 4 bagels a day. And I was like, what happened?
The carb pendulum swung the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
My mom was like, my mom told me once that she lost like 20 pounds on Weight Watchers. And I was like, oh, tell me more. And she was like, well, I just had 8 glasses of wine. And that was all I had all day.
Did you guys ever see that? I'll find it and I'll post it within some of the content of this. The like 1970s diet. And it was like, have a cigarette and a glass of wine for breakfast.
Perfect.
Another for lunch and a sensible dinner or something.
That was my mom. She read that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And then at some point, they just like replaced the cigarettes with like cabbage soup. And that
Right.
was the cabbage
And
soup
grapefruit.
diet. And a grapefruit. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys.
I'm going to be a basic bitch and say ketchup because I'm kind of on the fry kick. I would
putting
never
it on
dip a
you.
fry in salsa, although maybe I should.
God, this is really hard. And I think that's the problem, right? Is like when I don't have to think about the watery discharge, when when the ketchup just comes out and I get those really hot, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, salty fries, the ones that like you bite and like
Steam comes up.
comes out. I want to dip those bitches in a ketchup.
Okay.
And I will say with ketchup, oh God, this is so upsetting to me. I don't know.
Space.
This is a safe space. I think also, like, again, it goes back to when I think about condiments, the first condiment I think about is ketchup. So I do have to go ketchup.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's not, I didn't invent salsa, so it's okay.
All right. Ketchup moves forward. Next, garlic aioli versus mayo.
Oh, garlic aioli. Easy.
I feel like garlic aioli could just easily replace mayo across the board.
I agree.
And the good thing about aioli, I promised myself I wasn't going to talk about my allergies during this podcast, okay? But this is the one time. Mayo almost always made with eggs. Aioli almost always made not with eggs. And it is a similar thing. So if I go to a restaurant and they have aioli on the menu, I can have that sandwich or that thing. Mayo, not usually. Also, like you said, aioli basically just tastes like garlicky mayo. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. And to quote Heated Rivalry, I'm just always wishing that mayo was garlic mayo. Or I wish, regular mayo was garlic aioli.
Did they say that? I haven't gotten there yet, but I believe you.
Well,
and I can't wait. It's going to
I
be so
can't
hot.
wait for you to get there.
We'll insert the clip here.
I get there's so much mayo everywhere, but I'm always wishing that it was garlic aioli.
Again, on Threads, someone posted this morning, I saw a man was complaining that he was not his wife's wallpaper on her phone. And everyone was like, you dumbass, and was showing their wallpapers, all heated rivalry. It's like, well, we all have our gay boyfriends as our backgrounds.
Yeah. I changed my brother's HBO Go login, and you know how you could change like your avatar on it? I changed it to Ilya.
Yeah.
My brother was like, you're insane. And I was like, I know. And you know what's crazy? So my kids are really into Stranger Things right now, and my almost 12-year-old changed his avatar for he made his own profile. I was like, I don't know who allowed this, but he made his own profile, and he changed his name to Aiden Byers for Mike Byers, I guess. For whatever. Will Byers, right? And I was like, that's so corny, Aiden. That's insane. That's so stupid. And my husband was like, are you fucking kidding me? He was like, you literally did the same thing. It's different. He has an insane butt.
It's really an insane butt. How did he do that?
I don't know, but I did watch one episode with my husband because I'm like testing him to be like, if you can't sit through this show, then we might need to reconsider this marriage. But the first time he saw his butt, he was like, whoa, how do you do that? I want to know how to do that. I want to go to there.
Exactly.
I mean, that butt. No, I watched the whole thing with my husband. He loved it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, well, I guess I could watch it with my husband, but I just kind of like having it as my own little.
Yeah, no,
of course. And you should. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I know now I'm past the level of this is my own little moment. I watched it like a freak of nature on a plane.
Wow.
After my children were asleep. I took the phone and I did one of these. I hid it behind. I turned the brightness all the way down. I even had the volume down, and I was like, I don't know why the volume is down. Nobody can hear this.
Ears. But in case.
Like a sicko.
Okay.
Anyway, back to condiments.
Check out that butt, you guys, if you haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so garlic aioli moves forward. And the last one is sriracha versus honey mustard. For me, this is easy. It's honey mustard. So I'm just talk amongst yourselves.
I don't really like a honey mustard unless it's for a pretzel. I am sriracha all day.
Oh my God, I'm on the spot. I'm on the spot.
Sorry. I should have let you talk first.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'll dip or fry in honey mustard any day.
Okay, I love honey mustard. Love honey mustard. Again, New Jersey, part of our culture is diners. Okay.
True.
Oh my God, a good honey mustard, the chicken fingers with French fries and honey mustard at a diner at 2 a.m. that's heaven. That's incredible. Sriracha, I have to say, is a little basic bitchy, actually. I think that sriracha is a thing that people are like, I like spicy food. I can eat sriracha. And I'm like, not even that spicy. Like, are you kidding me? I'm going to go with honey mustard.
Okay.
In my defense, I just want to say before sriracha, I believe, became a huge trend here in the States, I was eating it as a child in Malaysia with my stepmom, and she was the one that introduced it to me when I was very young. I don't know how long it's been around in the States. Maybe it's been around longer than that. But I didn't hear anybody else talking about it here. And I was like, okay, it's just the same with like stroopwafels, which we talked about yesterday. Like those were my thing growing up as a kid. And then now everybody eats them on the airplane. And it's
you're like a condiment hipster.
Yeah, exactly.
I like sriracha before it was cool.
Exactly.
I had it in Malaysia. It was super.
Guys, you wouldn't even know.
Okay, so that was relatively easy. Honey mustard moves forward. Sorry, Jackie.
That's okay.
So that's round one. We're down to our top 8, and we have some work to do, ladies. Because round one of round 2 is mustard versus ranch.
I'm gonna bite my tongue and let y'all talk first.
No, don't bite it.
Yeah, never.
I just think ranch. I feel very strongly about it. Mustard. I mean, if it was mustard versus something else, I might have a little bit of hesitation. But to me, I know versatility is not our thing, but I just put ranch on so many more things. I enjoy it so much more. I'm going to grab that out of the fridge many more times than I will grab mustard for a choice.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Jackie.
Yeah, especially hearing you talk it out. I'm like, yeah, I think that that's correct because mustard, again, versatile, can add it to so many things. One thing ranch has that mustard, one thing that ranch doesn't do that mustard does is the water discharge. So just on that alone, we're giving it to ranch.
Just for the technology.
There's got to be something they can do. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, it's like AI this, AI that.
Yeah.
Figure out a way to get my condiments to stop leaking before they.
right. Ugh.
I'm telling you, some high school student invented this and then nothing happened. Probably because it would cost 3 more cents to like put it in the bottle. God forbid. All right, ranch moves forward.
Wait, I just thought of a solution for discharge. Here's how they do it.
Well, that's going to be the clip we use.
Okay, you have the lid. Okay, so you know your normal mustard containers like this, and there's a little pokey lid. But the pokey lid is telescoping. It can go into the bottle. So you put it in, and then you flip the bottle upside down when you put it back in the fridge. So that, like, all the mustard goes down to the bottom. When you open it up again, it's just mustard that goes straight in there, not discharge. It's
Okay.
I don't know. I just
Okay, interesting.
yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know if the physics makes sense to me there, but
Not 100% sure, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try this for humanity. And
Yeah,
I
no,
just,
no,
it
it's
was- I
important.
was like, we can come up with something here right now that's better than what they're doing, you know?
Yeah,
They're not even
yeah.
trying.
No, they're really not. And the answers are out there. So this is just willful ignorance
Yeah.
at this point.
yeah, we put Katy Perry on the moon for like 3 seconds or whatever, and we can't figure out how to get my ketchup to stop leaking before
on.
it comes out, please.
Real.
Fucking country. Okay. Ranch moves forward. Crunchy chili oil versus pesto mayo. Oh! Oh!
Okay, I'm gonna say crunchy chili oil, and I'm not gonna think about it any further. That's it. That's my final answer. Lock it in.
Okay. Jackie, I think I know where you're going, and it's
Yeah, I
it's,
think you
it's
do know where
crunchy
I'm-
chili oil.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That is. I was going to let you talk first, but then I was going
Can you dip a fry in it?
Yeah.
You could.
Dip a fry in it, but you can pour it on your fries and eat the
Oh.
fucking shit out of that.
That would be great. Like if you put fries and then you put crunchy chili oil and then maybe even some like everything bagel seasoning on top, so you get some like sesame and garlic all in there. That'd be great.
I mean, it doesn't matter what I say. Crunchy chili oil is moving forward. I'm gonna say pesto mayo because I haven't had either of these, and I can imagine pesto chili oil,
Ooh.
pesto mayo
Now you're
more
talking.
is more accessible to me in my like imagination. Peri peri sauce or ketchup?
I'll just sit out and let y'all talk about it.
You're peri peri.
Peri. Even though I'm perimenopause, I'm peri sauce.
I'm
It's like a cute way, peri pause.
Berry paws. Wait, that's so cute. And you
should
know
be
what? You get a little
spicy.
spicy, so you got like a little chili pepper.
It's a hot flash. It's a night
It's a
sweat.
hot flash. Yeah.
That should be one of those estrogen creams you rub on your thighs. It's peri pause. You just anyway. Sorry, that's too
Confusing
far.
because you'd be like, "Is this going to burn?"
Is this exactly? Okay, never mind. I take it back, and I withdraw my mustard invention. All of it's gone. Scratch everything from the record.
Look, it sounds to me like we are going to be getting pretty intense here, and I do love peri peri sauce, but I think that peri peri sauce does not really have a leg to stand on when it comes to the other sauces for me, even though right now we're just up against ketchup, so I'm going to go ketchup.
I'm gonna go ketchup too, just because peri. Again, this is the third. The peri peri sauce is the only one I haven't partaken in. Again, on my list, I'm gonna ketchup here. But it just it does seem more like a sauce
Yeah.
than the condiment. And as we progress here, that becomes more and more important.
It does. It does. And I would love it if we could do a part 2 of this chat where we all get the sauces and then we eat them.
Bonus episode. Bonus episode.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, that's fine. Obviously, the people want it.
Yeah, of course.
You always want to hear us
Okay.
crunch and slurp for an hour, right?
I mean,
Well,
ASMR, that'll be
there's
good.
a heated rivalry joke in here somewhere.
yes, exactly. I was gonna say, I was like, I watched it for 6 episodes.
I just watched 6 episodes of that, so yeah.
I do
but
have a pretty big butt.
But
There you go.
okay, ketchup moves forward. Next is garlic aioli versus honey mustard.
I'm gonna go with garlic aioli.
Like aioli for
I
me
think I
too.
am too, because honey mustard was really, for me, not so what was pretzel, hinging around the pretzel, and I would dip a pretzel in garlic aioli
Yeah.
in a second.
Yeah.
And I
As a
think
treat.
a savory condiment goes further or farther. I don't know which one is the right
Yes.
one. But further in this situation than a sweet, because there's just more. Although I guess sweet and savory is good together usually, but I don't know. I just feel like garlic aioli.
Yeah.
Broader application.
Yeah. There have been times where I have not been in the mood for honey mustard.
Right.
I've never thrown garlic aioli out of bed.
No.
All right, that's round 2.
That
Oh
was
my god, I'm so nervous about the next few. Oh my god.
Well, the first one is ranch against crunchy chili oil.
I'm gonna go crunchy chili oil. Jackie, I think it's on you.
How could you do this to me? Question mark. Because both I would put on everything, and both are so good. I need to be. I can't talk. I can't make this decision. Okay, I have to be brand specific. Like I'm gonna go the best chili oil versus the best ranch because like Hidden Valley, get out of here. I don't even consider that a ranch.
What's your ranch of choice?
If I'm getting a bottled one, I like Naturally Fresh. It's in the refrigerated section. It's really good. I think I have to say for condiments, ranch over crunchy chili oil, because it's a dip, it's a pour, it's a spread. You can use it on sandwiches. You can use it for so many different applications. Again, I know versatility is not the thing, but
But you guys were talking about how versatile chili oil was.
Yeah, it is. But it's really hard. But I think I have to say ranch. Sorry, Noor.
I'm
sorry.
I
feel bad for my brother. I feel bad for my family. You know, it's just I couldn't defend.
We have to have the cousins back. I wish all your cousins were here, like just screaming at us.
They're just screaming. What the fuck do you mean? Ranch?
I know.
It's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. Okay, this is America, I guess.
Is it? Guys, I'm literally sweating. Like I'm gonna have to get change after this. I'm so hot. Okay, fine.
Well, things are not cooling off just yet.
I know.
I know.
Because ketchup and garlic aioli are next.
Garlic aioli.
Same.
I think I am too.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which puts garlic aioli against ranch.
Oh, those are similar things, really.
But do we have more things?
No.
That's it. This is the final.
That's the final round? Oh, easy peasy. Garlic aioli.
Oh, okay.
Garlic aioli, yeah.
I need to know, Priscilla, are you aligned? Are you garlic aioli also?
I think if the two were in front of me, I'd go garlic aioli.
That's what's the
Think about what you want to dip a hot fry into.
Yeah, I would say like I've matured. You know, I think if I was still in my partying days, I'd be like, oh my God, ranch on an onion ring. Like now. But now I'm a sophisticated woman of the world. And, you know, my palate has advanced. So I'm going garlic aioli.
Okay, well then garlic aioli is the winner.
Oh my God, thank God. I was like, if we end this chat with ranch winning, I'm gonna lose
That's
my
the end of
mind.
us.
Yeah, okay.
No, sorry, Stassi Schroeder.
Yeah,
Schroeder,
sorry.
you do not win today.
Oh my
Well,
God.
okay, I feel
I
good
feel
about
good
it.
about
I feel
that.
good about it. Yeah.
I feel really good about it. Can I give you guys a little garlic aioli hack?
Please.
Please.
I mean, not to talk about, I'm not trying to dismiss your egg allergy. It sounds like you have,
Yes,
but
it's okay.
there is what's it called? If you go to Costco, they have something called Toum. It's Toum. It's like a
Okay.
garlic, like a fluffy garlic, like an Arab dip. It's just garlic. Like it's just emulsified like garlic with like oil. Like that's all
Yeah.
it is. It's
Oh,
so
that sounds
good.
amazing.
And then you just take like a spoon of that and you mix it with any mayo, and you just a little black pepper. Ooh, it's so good.
Ooh, I have plant-based mayo, so I could do that. I can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
And
okay.
Toum is vegan,
Just
so
gonna
you're
see
good.
if that's at my local store real quick.
Are you a Costco girly, Jackie?
I really wish I could be. I'm not. There is a Costco, but it's just so. I live in the boonies right now, so like they haven't built anything for bulk shopping anywhere near me. So we're lucky that we got a grocery store within 20 minutes.
Wow.
A year ago.
She's
so
never been to a Trader Joe's.
I was just gonna ask. Oh, wow.
it's tough. My life is really tough.
No, I get it. I have a friend that lives in Middle Georgia, and there's no Trader Joe's around. And I was like, where do you do your groceries? I don't
I
understand.
know. How do you have holidays?
How do you get anything done? How do you cook?
Well, we have HEB and it's pretty
Oh,
spectacular.
never mind. Yeah. You're in Texas.
Oh, is
Never mind.
that really good?
HEBs? Okay. We should do bring me back to talk about
Yeah.
grocery stores
Yeah.
because HEB is like the most, like I know up north we have like Wegmans. Like Wegmans
Yeah.
is like hangover here, right? And I have family in Rochester, so I've been a Wegmans person for a very long time. Like since I was a kid, they were like Wegmans is amazing. Now it's like Wegmans is like the fancy grocery store here. That family actually, this is so funny. It's all about them currently. The cousin that said embalm me in chili oil from Rochester moved to Austin. Loves HEB. So
Yeah.
like
Is that only in Texas, HEB?
I think right now, I think
Okay.
that they may branch out, but for
It's
now, it's
just-
just Texas. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just like it's really nice and it's big and it's surprisingly cheap.
And their store brand stuff is good, and
Their
they
store brand
donate to
stuff is
disaster relief stuff all the time, which is great.
Legit. HEB. My cousin's son had an HEB themed birthday party
Love that
I love
shit.
it.
I love that shit.
because it's that good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah. So you know what? You're fine. But HEB should have something like that. Like Trader Joe's is a garlic spread, which you can use if you can't get to Costco and get the Toum. But yeah.
I'll find it. I'm going to find it somewhere. Don't worry, I'm very resourceful.
Well, I think we all feel good about our choices. Noor, thank you again so much for having this out with us.
This is so thrilling. This is
has been
thrilling.
great.
I
This
haven't
is
felt
great.
I haven't felt this alive since in quite some time.
Also, I'm starving.
Yeah.
Well, Noor, let everyone know where they can find you if they haven't found you yet.
Yeah, you could listen to me everywhere podcasts are heard at The Reality Is Pod. Once a week I complain about the state of the world. Another time of the week I talk about Bravo and Traders, and another time of the week I do scripted shows. So come check it out. If you just watched Heated Rivalry, I dropped a 2-hour chat on that with my straight brother who is gushing over how it's one of the best sports TV shows he's ever watched.
He's also a fan of Rob.
Yeah, and he also loves Rob. So, yeah, exactly.
I'm saving that one for when I finish the season. I was just noticing that this morning. I was like, oh, I need to go back and listen to that.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And if you're listening, like Jackie said earlier, rate, review, subscribe, like, follow, give us attention. We need it.
Yeah, also follow me on Threads
yes.
because I'm having a lot of fun there.
Is having a moment.
We're
I love
getting
it.
early Twitter days on Threads right now. So
We are. We
yeah,
really
get
are.
on before it turns into porn.
All right, witches. We'll see you next week.
You can have your opinions, but we say what